She thought the worst was behind her. For years, Amanda struggled to escape the shadows of her toxic marriage. Daniel, and her ex-husband, wasn't just controlling, he was obsessive. What began as charm and affection slowly spiraled into possessiveness, manipulation, and psychological abuse. The man who once vowed to protect her became the very thing she feared most. After a messy and emotionally draining divorce, Amanda was finally free. She moved into a small home on the edge of town, cut ties, changed her number, and started over. Friends noticed a difference in her. She smiled more. She began going out again. It wasn't easy, but she was healing. In early 2016, someone new entered Amanda's life. His name was Michael, a quiet, thoughtful man with a gentle nature and a patient soul. They met through a mutual friend at a bookstore event, and something just clicked. Unlike Daniel, Michael never raised his voice. He listened, he cared. Slowly, Amanda allowed herself to trust again. They took things slow at first. Long walks, shared meals, deep conversations that lasted into the night. And then, love. Amanda felt safe in his arms. It was something she hadn't felt in years. But someone was watching. Unbeknownst to Amanda, Daniel hadn't truly let go. He had disappeared from her life, yes. But behind the scenes, he'd begun quietly stalking her. It started online, monitoring her social media, taking screenshots, creating fake profiles. Then it escalated. He began driving past her house at night, parking across the street, waiting, watching, obsessing. When Amanda posted a photo of Michael on her Facebook page, a casual snapshot of the two of them at a farmer's market, something inside Daniel broke. In his mind, Amanda was his. If he couldn't have her, no one could. That's when the planning began. June 14th, 2016 was like any other night. Amanda and Michael had dinner at home. Grilled chicken, salad, a glass of wine. They talked about a trip to the lake that weekend. Michael teased her about her bad taste in movies. She laughed. The two shared a kiss before Michael left to run a quick errand at a nearby store. It should have been a simple trip, but minutes turned to an hour, then two. Amanda's text went unanswered. His phone rang, then went straight to voicemail. She called his friends, but no one had heard from him. At 12:37 a.m., one final text came through. "I love you. Whatever happens, remember that." Then silence. Amanda called the police. She filed a report. She barely slept that night. And just after dawn, she got the call no one wants. A body had been found off a rural road outside town. It was Michael, beaten, strangled, his wallet still in his pocket. Car parked a mile away with the key still inside. The scene was disturbing, not rushed or frantic. It was deliberate, cold, personal. Investigators began their work. At first, there was no obvious suspect, no witnesses, no sign of robbery. Amanda was devastated, but cooperative. She offered everything: phone records, emails, even the names of people from her past. Detectives began combing through Michael's life: work, friends, phone logs. And something odd emerged: pings from his phone's GPS that didn't align with his normal routes. They cross-referenced the data and discovered a chilling pattern. Michael and Amanda had been followed. It wasn't long before a mechanic working on Amanda's car found something beneath it: a small magnetic GPS tracker. Discreet, expensive. Someone had been watching her movements for weeks. That clue cracked the case wide open. The tracker's activation email traced back to a dummy account. But police tech specialists found an IP address. And that IP? It led them straight to Daniel. Daniel was brought in for questioning. Calm, cold. He denied everything. Claimed he hadn't spoken to Amanda in over a year. But detectives had more. A search warrant for his apartment uncovered disturbing evidence. Inside a locked desk drawer, they found printed maps with Amanda's routes, highlighted surveillance photos of her and Michael together, a handwritten log of their movements, a burner phone containing dozens of deleted texts, gloves, rope, and zip ties, and a journal filled with increasingly violent rants. In his journal, one entry stood out: "She replaced me. He walks around like he owns my life. I'll show them." The trial was harrowing. Amanda had to face the man she once called her husband, the man who had now taken away the man she loved. The evidence left no doubt. Surveillance footage placed Daniel near the store Michael had gone to that night. Cell tower data aligned with the time of the murder, and the journal was damning. The jury took just 5 hours. Daniel was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. For many, justice was served, but for Amanda, the wounds remain. She doesn't sleep well. She avoids certain streets. Every unexpected sound makes her jump. The man who gave her peace, who showed her what love could look like, was taken in an instant. And the man who took him was someone she once trusted with her life. This wasn't just a crime of passion. It was a crime of obsession, of control, of possession masked as love. And it's a haunting reminder that sometimes the greatest danger isn't from a stranger in the shadows. It's from someone who once said they loved you. Because the past doesn't always stay in the past. Sometimes it waits and watches. And when it sees you happy, it strikes. What do you think? Was this justice or just the beginning of something darker? Tell us in the comments. And if true stories like this keep you on the edge of your seat, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more.